start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for gathering here tonight to celebrate the class of 2025. Before we begin, we would like to let you know that tonight's ceremony is being broadcasted live on Okemo Valley Public TV, and we kindly ask that you silence your cell phones at this time. Tonight is about more than just giving out awards. It's about recognizing the time, effort, and growth that brought us here. The past 4 years, we have had our share of challenges and change, but we've made it through it together. Fellow seniors, this is something to be proud of. Each of us has found our way, whether through academics, the arts, athletics, or community involvement. No matter what brought you here tonight, your hard work matters, and it deserves to be recognized.
To our families, thank you for the encouragement, patience, and support you've given us along the way. And to our teachers and staff, thank you for your time, your guidance, and helping us grow into who we are today. Tonight is a celebration of the progress we've made and the people who have helped us get here. We've all contributed to the school community in different ways, and part of what makes tonight so meaningful is recognizing that. Even though we're all heading in different directions, our experiences here will always shape who we are and who we become. Thank you again for gathering here tonight, and we will now begin the presentation of the awards.
Okay, I'd like to start the evening by welcoming Selena Meisenhelder and Laurie Jackson from the Chester Alumni, GMUHS Alumni Association.
Good evening, friends, family, and honored guests. For 126 years, the Alumni Association has been helping and supporting students and young learners throughout the history. At the heart of this scholarship is a commitment to supporting students who embody perseverance, leadership, and community engagement. Our Alumni Association plays a vital role in keeping this tradition alive, bridging generations, fostering connections, and ensuring that education remains accessible to those who need it the most. This scholarship is awarded based on a combination of academic excellence, leadership, and service, but it also considers financial need. It is designed to empower students who have demonstrated resilience, who lead with integrity, and who give back to their communities while striving for academic success. To our recipients tonight is about you and promising the journey ahead. This award is not just a recognition of past efforts, but a stepping stone toward your future. You have already shown what determination can achieve, and we cannot wait to see how you continue to make an impact.
Our first scholarship recipient is an exceptional student who has consistently demonstrated academic excellence throughout high school. In addition to excelling in the classroom, they have taken on leadership roles as a captain of one or more sports teams and were inducted into the National Honor Society as both a junior and a senior. Their dedication and hard work have earned them acceptance into the University of Rhode Island to study sports communication and media. Please join me in congratulating Max Peebles.
Our second scholarship recipient also has consistently demonstrated academic excellence throughout high school. While taking courses at CCV in River Valley, this student has volunteered assisting the Ludlow American Legion and with the Ludlow Rec Department, along with being a captain of one or more of his sports teams. This recipient has been accepted into the University of Connecticut to study sports medicine. Please join me in congratulating Evan Kurdzik. Congratulations to the entire class of 2025.
And next, I'd like to welcome George Thompson from the Ludlow Rotary Club, who will present the club's awards.
Thank you very much. I am president of the Ludlow Area Rotary Club and also a retired principal of Cavendish Town Elementary School. So I actually know a bunch of you guys that are sitting there. So this is a particularly fun evening for me. So tonight, the Ludlow Area Rotary Club is going to be presenting 5 scholarships to students who are aspiring to go on to higher education at accredited institutions. The students who are interested in our scholarships had to submit their application and credentials to a scholarship committee, and the selection of our recipients was based on the following criteria: scholastic achievement, financial need, realistic goals, extracurricular activities, and community service, each category being weighed equally. Additionally, the recipient must reside in the towns of our service area, which is Ludlow, Mount Holly, Plymouth, and Cavendish. This year and tonight, I'm going to be presenting $10,500 worth of scholarships. We had 2 other scholarship winners. One was in the Windsor school system, and one was attending the Compass School. So over the past years, Ludlow Rotary Club has given out over $300,000 in scholarships. That money comes from our basically penny sale and our chili cook-off. So if you came to our penny sale or the chili cook-off, I'm giving away some of the money that you donated that evening. So it is my pleasure to give the following scholarships. I'm going to announce I'm going to be giving out some envelopes, 5 of them. There's no money in here, but there is a letter that explains how you go about receiving that money. It's just a process that you need to follow. So our traditional Ludlow Rotary scholarships with the amount of $1,500 is awarded to Autumn Follies. The next scholarship award is still actually new to our club. It's a Joseph J. Girard, and he has been a member of the Ludlow Rotary Club for 47 years. He was very instrumental in our annual penny sale fundraiser for decades. Our annual penny sale events funds our scholarships, as I mentioned before, to graduating students and community projects. Jay was also an active member of the Ludlow community for years. We're pleased to award this 3rd annual Joseph J. Girard Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Evan Kurtzik. The Ralph D. Hogenkamp Memorial Vocational Scholarship is awarded to a graduating student pursuing an education in the vocational field. This award, in the amount of $2,000, goes to Lindsay Jane Miles. The Daniel E. Kessman Memorial Scholarship was named in honor of Dan's honor not long after he passed away in 1987. Dan was instrumental in Ludlow, known as a gentleman attorney who helped many people. He was active in many organizations and was a friend to all. This year's scholarship in Dan's memory for $2,500 is presented to Andrei Solzhenitsyn. One of my former students. And our last scholarship is awarded to one's dedication and commitment to community service. The Robert W. Kirkbride Scholarship for Community Service in the amount of $2,500 is awarded to another one of my former students, Lucy Palmer. And I wish you all the best of luck next year in whatever you choose to do. And I wish you Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Next, we have Beverly Hart, who will present the J. Hart Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you and congratulations. This is our family's 40th year giving away the scholarship, and let me tell you, it's a lot easier coming up those stairs 40 years ago. My brother was very active in school, and it was very important to him to keep things going in Green Mountain. I recently had said to one of my friends, telling them that this was our 40th year, and she said, boy, he's really helped a lot of kids, and he has. This year, the recipient is a girl that I've known for a few years. She's been very nice to my granddaughter, and I've watched her be very nice to other people. And this year's recipient is Autumn Fails.
Thank you. Next, we have Scott Stevens and Becky Parker to present the Ballard Hobart Post 36 American Legion Awards and the Lynn Riley Award.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, on behalf of Ballard Hobart Post 36 in Ludlow, Vermont, I am here to give our annual scholarships to our deserving students. We have 7 awards this evening. I am the scholarship committee chairman, along with Dave Steves, who is a U.S. Army veteran, and Peter Gerard, who is a U.S. Navy veteran. We receive the scholarships and review them and try to make the best selections for our awards that we present annually. The commander, usually this is his job, he is away on vacation, Ned Bowen, and he regrets being here, but he wanted to congratulate all students this evening. All right, a little bit about our scholarships. Again, these are for a son, grandson, or great-grandson, or daughter, granddaughter, or great-granddaughter of a veteran. And while that is weighted in our selection process, we encourage all students to apply. That we have a couple winners this year that didn't have that direct connection. So again, we always encourage all students to send in applications for us. Some of the other the qualifications we look for are financial needs, moral character, community service, leadership abilities. Okay. So again, with that, we have again 7 awards, and I'm going to read briefly the descriptions of our awards. Okay, our first award is the Ballard Hobart Post 36 Memorial Award. These 2 young soldiers from Ludlow, Frederick Ballard and Harry Hobart, namesakes of our Post 36, died overseas while serving in France in 1918. World War II, one, referred to as the Great War, was where they were killed in action and gave their lives for their country, dying 3 days apart. This year's scholarship winner for the Ballard Hobart Post 36 Memorial Award for $2,500 is Alexis Martin. Our second award for $1,500 is the Harry Max Gruber Memorial Award. He was a lifelong resident of Ludlow and member of Post 36 for over 40 years. He joined the U.S. Navy in 1944 and became an aircraft mechanic stationed in Pensacola, Florida. Harry was our last World War II era veteran at Post 36 and passed away on December 22nd, 2024. He served in many positions at Post 36 and most recently our post chaplain. He would attend all meetings and veteran services proudly and would volunteer for many post events. Harry was named Vermont Legionnaire of the Year in 2017. He was 98 years young at the time of his passing. This year's award for the Harry M. Gruber for $1,500 is Lucy Palmer. All right, our third award is the Charles D. Bates Memorial Award. Charles was a resident of Ludlow who served in the United States Marine Corps during the Korean War. He was a past post commander for 2 years. Chuck was one of the designers of our current canteen and first floor area. He was also known to be a stickler for house rules and would point these out to offenders as needed. Many of his family members remain in the Ludlow area. This year's award winner for $1,500 is Evan Kurza. Our next award is the John Tapper Memorial Award. Ludlow man, Sergeant Tapper served in the U.S. Army as an infantryman. John made the ultimate sacrifice for his country on September 9th, 1951, and was killed in action in the Korean War. Members of his family remained in the Ludlow area, and his brother had a successful plumbing business for years. Again, this year's winner for $1,500 for the John Tapper Memorial Scholarship is Andre Solzhenitsyn. All right. Our fifth award is the Paula Benson Seal Memorial Award. She was a Ludlow resident who served during the Vietnam War in the U.S. Navy. She attained the rank of Yeoman Petty Officer 3rd Class. Paula served in many Post 36 leadership levels and activities. She served on the board of directors for the State of Vermont Veterans Cemetery Commission for many years. She has many of her family members still living in the Ludlow area. This year's $1,500 award goes to Cody Valeni. Sixth award is the Gail Roundy Scholarship Award. Gail, the wife of past Post Commander Jerry Roundy, has been a Post 36 auxiliary member for 30 plus years. She has served faithfully on the Ballard Hobart Post 36 Color Guard when staying in Vermont. She also resides in St. Petersburg, Florida, and volunteers at the local Veterans Administration there. This year's $1,500 award goes to Autumn Fales. All right, and our last award is the Center for Veterans Health Memorial Award in memory of Sergeant Almasy, Corporal Kenneth Deffenbaugh, and Corporal Robert J. Palmer. The Center for Veterans Health was founded by Dennis Graham, a Plymouth, Vermont resident, an infantry soldier in the 1/8th Cav, 1st Air Cav for 13 months, from August 69 to October 1970. 59 men made the ultimate sacrifice fighting for each other in the United States of America. The Center for Veterans Health is a not-for-profit that supports veterans to access health care and housing. And our final award in this year's recipient is Alessia Ruka. I gotta get a plug in here real quick. I'm also the chairman for Vermont Legion Baseball. If you guys need something to do this summer, come on out and see a game. The combined team that we have between Chester and Ludlow did great things last year in their first year back, and they're looking to improve this year, and we hope to have them in the state tournament, okay? It's our 100th anniversary of Legion Baseball also, okay? Thank you very much.
Evening, all. I'm Becky Parker. I am the president of Ballard Hobart Auxiliary, Unit 36. I'm here to present 3 awards. First one is Ella Briggs Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is presented in memory of Ella Briggs, who was a longtime member of Ballard Hobart American Legion, Unit 36, and a past president for many years. Recipients are chosen based on financial need, scholastic ability, good moral character, initiative and potential leadership qualities, pursuing career in the health and medical field. The 2025 scholarship is awarded to Lucy Palmer. Second award I'm presenting is the Gold Star Families Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is presented in memory of our Gold Star families who have lost an immediate family member while they were serving our country. Recipients are chosen based on financial need, scholastic ability, good moral character, initiative, and potential leadership qualities. The 2025 scholarship is awarded to Autumn Fails. Finally, for the auxiliary, is the Phyllis Agan Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is presented in memory of Phyllis Agan, who is a past president of Ballard Hobart American Legion Post 36. Recipients are chosen based on financial need, scholastic ability, good moral character, initiative, and potential leadership qualities, must be a member of the American Legion family or have a relative who is. This year, the 2025 scholarship is awarded to Evan Kurdzik. Okay, finally for us, we are going to present the Lynn Riley Memorial Scholarship. The Lynn Riley Memorial Scholarship is presented in loving memory of Lynn Riley, who passed away suddenly a year and a half ago. Lynn was the kind of person whose kindness and selflessness touched everyone around her. She had an unwavering dedication to her community and a passion for helping others, not because it was required, but because it was who she was. This scholarship honors a student who shares that same spirit, someone who has gone above and beyond in their commitment to community service, not just by meeting the hours required by their school, but exceeding them with passion, generosity, and a genuine desire to make a difference. It is also meant to encourage the continuation of that commitment in the years to come, carrying forward Lynn's legacy of service and love. Through this award, we honor Lynn's memory and recognize a student who reflects her values, those of strength, dedication to others, and a deep belief in giving back. This year, we proudly present this award to Evan Kurdzik.
Thank you. Susan Gordon was not able to attend tonight, but asked us to read the following. The Heath Gordon Scholarship Award is presented to GM seniors and alumni who are seeking higher education in art or music. Heath was an eclectic artist and musician who attended Green Mountain and graduated in the class of 1986. This scholarship was created by family and friends after his unfortunate passing 13 years ago. To date, the scholarship has provided almost $60,000 in honor to some of GM's most talented students. We are honored to give this year's award to Neve Gibney. And next, I'd like to welcome Noah Wass and from Mac Molding to present their award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Noah Wass, and I work with Mac Molding in Cavendish, Vermont, locally here. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Green Mountain Union High School for giving many of Mac's top employees a strong educational foundation. This high school's focus on and dedication to excellence is crucial in shaping the future of our workforce. Mac is proud to present this Exceptional Student Scholarship Award to a Green Mountain student as part of our ongoing support for the local community. And we would also like to take a moment to remind everyone that Mac is a local company that ships quality product worldwide. We encourage all Green Mountain graduates to consider Mac when thinking about their future careers. But most importantly tonight, we're here to celebrate excellence. On behalf of the entire Mac family, we offer our sincerest congratulations to Ainsley Merrill on your academic achievement. Thank you for this opportunity, and best of luck to all of the graduates.
Okay, the Order of the Eastern Star Awards will be presented by Mindy Monroe.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2025. It's been a pleasure watching you grow, learn, and succeed in your high school years. My very best wishes to each and every one of you. Tonight I have the honor of presenting two $1,000 scholarships to two seniors on behalf of the Order of the Eastern Star. The Order of the Eastern Star is a fraternal organization open to both men and women. The OES emphasizes personal growth, charity, and social enjoyment. It's the largest fraternal organization with approximately 1 million members worldwide. Tonight's recipients of the scholarship are Autumn Bales, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mindy. Next, I'd like to welcome Renee Cole, who will present the Penny Woodall Scholarship.
Good evening. First off, congratulations to all you guys. I'm a little privileged because I work here as a paraeducator as well, so I've had the opportunity to work with some of these guys pretty closely and get to know most all of them, and just to watch them grow and change over the years just always amazes me where they are from like 7th grade to now. It's a good group of kids, and they're going to do great, I'm sure. I would offer that you just live each moment to the fullest. Don't be afraid to go after what you want in life. And you're in charge of your futures. So make it a great one. Now, the Penny Waddell Scholarship was established in 2010 as a way to honor the memory of my mom after losing her unexpectedly. Penny was a special education teacher for many years here at GM, and she also headed the startup of our alternative learning program at the time, Opportunities in Learning. Penny was a well-known and respected teacher in her community. Knowing this, we knew that a scholarship award set up in her name would be the best way to continue her legacy and keep her love of education and supporting students alive. Penny was the type of teacher who did not check out at the end of the day. There were countless times she would be talking to parents at night at home, or even in some cases tutoring some of her students that needed that extra help to get to graduation. She opened our home when needed to listen and support, or just be a shoulder to cry on. To know her was to love her, and if you happened to be one of her students, you knew that you would always have someone in your corner. She was the one who would make sure a less fortunate student would have presents at Christmas or a dress for prom. She gave so much, and her students respected her, and she respected them, and that went a long way in their success. After she passed, I had many of her past and present students reach out to me and tell me how they never would have made it through high school without her. As the class of 2003 put it in their yearbook that they dedicated to her, after they were given the option to choose different advisors because they were moving on to the new location in Cavendish at the Opportunities in Learning, that senior class chose to keep them, and they put a quote in the yearbook saying, "Why would we give up on her when she never gave up on us?" I think this speaks as a true testament for who she was and what she meant to her kids. She was great at what she did and always had a way of getting through to even the toughest ones. Above all, Mom wanted to see her students make it to graduation. She was always there to see them graduate and give those great big hugs that she was so good at giving. There's a saying by Lisa Wingate that I came across, and it speaks to me, and is the reason why I get up here and do this each year. We die once when the last breath leaves our bodies. We die a second time when the last person speaks our name. The first death is beyond our control, but the second one we can strive to prevent. And that's why I get up here and speak about her, as hard as it is. So, in honor of Penny, this year's recipients of the Penny Waddell Scholarship are Alessia Juka and Caden Kendall.
At this time, I'd like to invite Jamie Sanderson, Josh Cole's sister, to present his Memorial Scholarship. A three-sport athlete, Josh was one of the most outgoing, kind, dedicated athletes that Black River High School ever had, even in his short, almost 2 years of high school. This award, chosen by the coaches at Green Mountain, is given to the student athlete that embodies Josh's love for the game and passion for life. This year's recipient grew up watching the Josh Cole Memorial Soccer Tournament and counting the years until he could play in it. Josh touched so many lives in his short life, and my personal family was blessed to have been able to be a part of it. Jamie is up here now to speak some more about her brother.
The Josh Cole Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of my brother Josh, who passed away 31 years ago. Josh was a gifted athlete, but more importantly, he was someone who played with heart. He led with honesty, and he always gave everything he had. Josh truly loved the game, any game, whether it was soccer, basketball, or baseball. Josh always brought out the best in his teammates. He was fierce, he was competitive, but no matter what, he always showed respect to everyone he played with. I first presented this scholarship 31 years ago. not long after his passing. Being here today to present it again is incredibly meaningful. While you, the graduates of 2025, were never given the chance to know Josh, there are some of you his drive and the way he carried himself both on and off the field. This scholarship honors a student athlete who embodies these same values that Josh possessed. Someone who played with integrity, who worked hard, who supported their teammates, who never gave up, and showed a genuine love for the game. In celebrating this graduating student athlete, we are also honoring Josh's memory and the impact he continues to have on this community and the Green Mountain athletes to come. It is with my great pleasure to present this award to
This year's recipient, obviously, she doesn't know, is Josh's nephew, Evan Kerdzi. I ask that this recipient stand up and be recognized. The Richard Miller White River Junction Rotary presented $2,500 earlier this spring to Michaela Aris.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to welcome Liz Filsko from the Two Rivers East Education Association Scholarship.
I have a lot of stuff I need to say. Good evening, I'm Liz Filsko. I teach French and Francophone Studies at Green Mountain Union. On behalf of the members of the Two Rivers East Education Association, I am pleased to award a scholarship to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in education. We give this award in memory of our deceased colleagues who sadly passed away during the height of their careers. Patricia Bonsoff, Kevin Plunkett, Ray Diet, Elizabeth Mitchell, Lori Hannis, Barbara Griggs Martin, and Penny Waddell. This year's recipient is Alessia Juka. The next award I am presenting is on behalf of the World Language Department. Victor Hugo believed that one language sets you in a corridor for life. Two languages open every door along the way. Tonight we recognize an exceptional student whose dedication, intellect, and drive for language learning has set them apart. Not only did the student complete the entire world language program at Green Mountain Union High School, this person is also the only student to have sat for the advanced placement exam in world language this year. This student's commitment to excellence, willingness to challenge self, and willingness to learn exemplify the spirit of this award. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the World Language Award in Academic Excellence, Andrei Solzhenitsyn. Tonight, I have the pleasure of presenting this year's Global Citizenship Award and Herodotus Award as decided on by Mr. Bannon, Mrs. Palmer, and Mrs. Brennan. Herodotus is considered the father of history by Cicero, the ancient Roman orator, for his writings titled Histories on the Greco-Persian Wars. The Herodotus Award is earned by a student who loves history and understands the importance of analyzing the past and applying it to present political and social attitudes and movements. The recipient of this year's Herodotus Award is a student who loves history so much that they are planning on becoming a history teacher. This student excelled in all history classes. They possess strong historical thinking skills that allow them to make deep, meaningful connections between historical events and modern society. This year's award goes to Jack Clark. The Social Studies Award is given to a student who has shown great enthusiasm for and consistency in completion of high-level work in all global citizenship courses taken. This year's recipient excelled in World History 1 and 2, Civics, U.S. History, and has also taken dual enrollment psychology, Native American history, AP US history, sociology, and modern food and culture twice. He enjoys reading core classic literature in the social sciences, is an excellent writer, and connects psychology and the importance of a healthy diet to living his best life. In addition to academic excellence, this student is a notable athlete, loves the wilderness, rides horses, and can swing a hammer. In every sense, he can be defined as a true Renaissance man. This year's award goes to Joa Gibson. I have awards for a handful of students. If you would hold your applause until I've called all students' names. I have certificates of award for academic motivation and achievement in Mrs. Brennan's college-level psychology and Native American history classes. Evan Kurdzak, Neve Gibney, Max Peebles, Hayden Allen, Tanner Swisher.
you, Ms. Briscoe. Next, Alan Garvin will present the Science Department Award.
Green Mountain has always had a strong tradition of science. And this year's class is no exception, as evidenced by the giant stack of awards I have to give out. So I'll get right to it. From Mr. Ripley's Anatomy and Physiology class, I would like to recognize the following students for excellence. Lindsay Miles, and Kira Berbila. And on behalf of Dr. Malaby, I have 2 awards to present tonight. The first one is for AP Biology, most likely to keep it weird. And that award goes to Joa Gibson. The second award from Dr. Malaby is Excellence in Independent Science. And this award goes to Cheyenne Curley. Okay, moving on to chemistry. The next award is for Excellence in Chemistry, and that goes to Automobiles. So next is a class, it's called Mythbusters. It's kind of unique in that students get to design their own investigations and follow their own paths. So I have several awards for those students who have excelled in this process. Caleb Bigelow, and Katie Kendall. Okay, now onto one of my personal favorites, physics. So for excellence in physics, I would like to represent Jack Clark, Colin Santiago, Cody Valente. Okay, now on to our final 2 awards of the night. Every year the science department recognizes 1 or 2 students for overall science excellence. Science is more than just dividing facts. It's more than just applying concepts and solving problems. Science is really about looking ahead and learning skills to solve the problems of the future. These 2 students have excelled in their science classes. Not only have they taken difficult coursework, but in those classes, they have done an exceptional job. So I'd like to recognize 2 students, Jack Clark, and Ainsley Merrill.
Next, I'd like to ask Ms. Heather Reary to present the department award.
Congratulations to all of tonight's award recipients. It's a pleasure to honor you in front of your teachers, classmates, parents, and extended family members. My name is Heather Mealy, Green Mountain Union High School Math Department Chair. This evening, I have the honor of presenting the Math Department Award to a highly deserving senior. The Math Department strives to foster the following skills in their students: intellectual integrity, curiosity, perseverance, and a passion for growth. Personally, I encourage all of my students to fail forward, which is the willingness to embrace failure as a stepping stone towards future success. In other words, be unafraid to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. The recipient for this year exemplifies these qualities, and I now invite Ainsley Merrill to come forward to the stage as I explain more about this award. It was my pleasure to instruct Ainsley in calculus. Throughout the course, she distinguished herself through exceptional analytical skills, a strong work ethic, and consistent engagement with the rigorous content. Whether tackling complex problems, asking thoughtful questions, or helping classmates better understand the material, Ainsley approached every challenge with determination and never settled for good enough. For these reasons and more, I am proud to present Ainsley Merrill with the Green Mountain Union High School Math Department Award in recognition of her outstanding performance and contributions in math. Congratulations, Ainsley.
Next, I'd like to ask Dylan Bate to come forward and present the English department.
All right, so the first thing I'd like to do is present an award for Mr. Rickles, who couldn't be here tonight. And this award goes to a young woman who I happen to know is an excellent writer, creative and poetic, and that is Haley. The next awards I'd like to give out are for excellence in AP language. And I have two awards to give out. The first one is to Derek Hodgin. The next one is to Colin Santiago. Before I give out the next two awards, I'd just like to say a word about my AP literature class. It was kind of a special year for me. I had 7 students, and all 7 of them had done AP language with me the year before. So they knew what they were getting into. And yet, they did it, and they stayed with it. I really feel blessed to have them and watch them grow as writers and thinkers and readers for 2 years. So even though I only have 2 awards to give out for that class, I think they all deserve an award, and I want to thank them. The first one I'm going to give out is to Jack Clark for excellence. And the next one is to Andres Solzhenitsyn. Last, I have to give out the English department awards. It's always hard to choose who to give it to. There's often several people who are, qualified for this award. This year was particularly difficult. There were many people who I thought were qualified for this English award, and our department had a hard time deciding who to give it to. The young man who decided to give it to, I think, was exceptional in that from the very beginning, having him first in AP language, from the very first essay he wrote me, I knew he was an exceptional writer and thinker, and his homework assignments, his formative assignments, his essays continued throughout the 2 years to always improve, but also maintain that level. Despite at times stressful, circumstances in life that we all face and trying moments, he was never gave you less than excellent work. His writing has a rare combination of objectivity and personal engagement. It can be exuberant, creative, insightful, always inspiring. It's been a gift to read his writing for these 2 years, and I really hope to read it in the future. The award goes to Jack Clark.
I'd like to ask Mr. Bennett to podium to give out the Industrial Arts Award.
Okay, sorry students, I know nobody wants to see Mr. Bennett or Todd with our hats on, but me included. But so Ms. Stockham gave me strict command this year that she said I couldn't choose any students that I didn't have this year, but I made a last minute call to go against what she told me, which is very rare. Don't tell her. But so with that being said, I didn't have enough time to get this student certificate made because it was a shorter notice decision on my part, and I didn't want to tell her. She helped me out with the certificate sometimes. So anyway, this student is one of the best students I've ever had, and I should have done them last, but anyway. They're one of the best students I've ever had. Greatest, a great person, hard worker, and I'm cheating because I had to acknowledge them, and I just couldn't say enough, so I'm going to shut up. But Kayla English. All right, and this next student I had this year, second semester, and they're a senior, so they came in a relatively younger, inexperienced class, and they were just extremely knowledgeable and have a great future ahead of them in the trades, and was very helpful, did everything I could ask them to do, and was a great leader in the class, and that's Patrick Scherting. And similar to that, this was a senior I had first semester, and I had never had this student before, and didn't know them extremely well. But this student excelled in everything I could ask for. They were extremely detail-oriented and extremely bright. And my pin for this year's Certificate of Excellence in Woodworking goes to Glenn Turco.
Tonight I'm honored to present a few awards to 3 students. The first is the Excellence in Art Award. It's been a joy to have Kiersey and the ceramics program at Green Mountain for the past 3 years. During that time, she's shown incredible dedication and passion for her craft. Her growth as an artist is a direct result of her persistence, creativity, and willingness to challenge herself. Kiersey's commitment and love for ceramics have truly set her apart, and I'm proud to recognize her tonight with the Excellence in Art Award. The second Art Department awards. The first is presented to a young man who, over the past 2 years, we've had the privilege of being his art teacher. And in that time, we've witnessed not just remarkable artistic talent, but also a genuine passion for learning and growing as a creative individual. Jacob is a quick learner, always eager to challenge himself, explore new techniques, and bring fresh ideas to life. As he heads off to Champlain College to study art, we have no doubt that Jacob will continue to thrive. His drive, originality, and vision will serve him well as he continues to explore and expand his artistic voice. Jacob Badger, congratulations on the And lastly, it's a pleasure and honor to speak about a student who has not only grown tremendously over the past 4 years, but has left a lasting impression on our school community through her creativity, dedication, and quiet brilliance. We've had the privilege of teaching Hannah throughout her time at Green Mountain in a wide variety of art courses. Hannah's artistic voice is strong and ever-evolving. We have no doubt she'll continue to thrive as she moves on to Keene State College to study interior architecture. Her ability to blend creativity with structure and her passion for design will serve her well in this next chapter. Hannah, thank you for sharing your talent with us. We can't wait to see the spaces you'll create and the beauty you'll bring to the world. Congratulations, Hannah Parker, for receiving the Senior Art Award.
Colin Hamilton will now present.
When you teach health and physical education, you want everyone to enjoy being active and start building habits and routines for a lifetime of healthy living. No one exemplifies this better. No one has a better personal drive, routine, and health habits as this individual. He was found daily by his choosing. He was not in our class or anything like that. He would choose to come. He was very determined. He worked exceptionally hard while he was in the weight room every day. He would spend a full 80-minute block working out, like hardcore, lots of grunting, and just lots of noises and things, fighting over the, we would fight with him over the speaker as well, and what music we would get to listen to every day. But he also ate more boiled eggs than we could ever imagine. And he still killed it on the sports fields after school as well. He was on the championship soccer team as well as on the track team too. So our weight room warrior award goes to Joa Gibson.
I am going to present the Music and Theater Awards. Our first recipient participated in our choral and music program throughout her years in school, participating in many district competitions and selections, New England, as well as numerous musicals that as you look around the walls you see. I'm happy to present the Senior Music Award and pin to Danya Blago. The next is the Theater Award. This student participated, I think, in every drama and musical production that happened since she entered Green Mountain in 7th grade. And I think, though, and as well as our other music and choral programs, but I think her most incredible role, and the one that she loved the most, was this past spring of the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz. This year's Senior Theater Department Award goes to Samantha Willis.
Thank you, Ms. O'Neill. Each month, a student from the senior class is chosen for Student of the Month. So, as I call your name, can you please come up and receive your certificate? So, for September, we have Donnie Blair. October is Patrick Shorty. Samantha Willis. And December, Glenn Turker. January, Jack Clark. February, Alexis Martin. March, Max Peebles. April, Haley Daniels. So, moving into the scholarship presentation, which myself and Steve will do. You'll notice that, first of all, several of our students are wearing blue and white cords this evening. This cord represents successful completion of a River Valley Technical Center program. These students have also earned industry-recognized credentials in the fields of their study. Will these students please stand and be recognized? We have Chandler Bernier, carpentry. Caleb Bigelow, carpentry. Oliver Bales, health science. Martins, audio video production. Kendall, carpentry. Audio visual production. Horticulture and natural resources. Colin Santiago, advanced manufacturing. Patrick Shorting, horticulture and natural. On May 28th, River Valley Technical Center presented the following scholarships. Students, please stand and be recognized. The Advanced Manufacturing and Engineering Program Scholarship, Haley Daniels and Colin Santiago. The River Valley Technical Center Assistant Director Scholarship, Autumn Fales. Kurt Deshawn Memorial Scholarship and Tom Weaver Health Sciences Scholarship, Lucy Palmer. The trustees of public funds of the town of Ludlow are proud to present the Phyllis G. Agan and William W. Agan Scholarship to a student wishing to pursue a career in the health-related field. Congratulations to Autumn Fales.
Speak up.
the Chester American Legion Post 67 and the auxiliary are not able to be with us today and have asked us to announce their awards. Chester Post number 67 would like to award 2 scholarships to Lucy Palmer and Autumn Fail. The Post 67 auxiliary scholarships are being awarded to Ainsley Merrill and Lucy Palmer. And next, the Black River Alumni Association gives out a scholarship to a Loveland Mount Holly student. This year's scholarship is awarded to Evan Kurzik. The association is also awarding a scholarship given in the memory of Stuart Smith, a graduate of the Black River High School, class of 1954. Stu was also a former history teacher, driver's ed teacher, coach, athletic director, mentor, and friend of Black River High School. The scholarship is awarded to Alexis Martin. Henry V. Haber Memorial Scholarship recognizes students that have demonstrated leadership in sports, the classroom, and in the community. These students must have participated in at least one varsity sport for 3 years. This year, we are pleased to present the 2025 Henry Haber Scholarship to 2 deserving students, Kayla English and Ainsley Merrill. The Scholarship Committee has awarded scholarships to 2 graduating high school seniors. Each of these impressive students has demonstrated both the love of and service to the Andover community, in addition to finishing their high school studies. Please stand to be recognized, Neve Gibney and Lindsay Miles. The Green Mountain Union High School Booster Club Scholarship is presented to the student who excels at balancing academics, community service, and personal enrichment. These qualities embody the spirit of the Booster Club. We are pleased to present this year's award to Kayla English. Please to come up and present some more awards.
My name is Katie, and I'm the assistant principal here at Green Mountain. It is my honor to present the following scholarships. The Lana Fink Scholarship was established last year to be awarded to a female student in the senior class who demonstrates positivity and a penchant for the fine arts. We are proud to announce this year's award goes to Michaela Eriks. One Credit Union is proud to present 7 scholarships for high school seniors throughout Vermont and Western New Hampshire. One of our very own here at Green Mountain rose to the top of a serious pool of candidates. One Credit Union is proud to support the educational journey of Alexis Martin. The Ludlow Fire Department's Nelson DeRue Benevolent Fund is proud to offer a scholarship to Lucy Palmer. The John and Mary Noor Scholarship honors a graduating senior who has shown a strong interest in the arts, exhibits leadership skills, and a commitment to their school and community. This year's recipient is Neve Gibney. This year, the Chester Snowmobile Club is pleased to award a scholarship to a deserving student who has a passion for snowmobiling or other outdoor sports. The 2025 Snowmobile Scholarship winner is Caleb Mara. a senior who has demonstrated academic achievement and will be pursuing a field of study at a technical college or university and majoring in technology, science, or mathematics. This year's award goes to Colin Santiago. The Tyson Ladies Aid Society supports the surrounding communities with charitable donations, and they are in charge of the historical Tyson Free Library. This year's award goes to Lucy Palmer. The Edwards and Douglas Family Scholarship is awarded to students who demonstrate motivation and commitment in pursuit of continuing education or training in a trade. There are 2 recipients this year. Congratulations to Autumn Fales and Hannah Parker. The John M. Peters Scholarship was established following the November 2020 passing of a longtime retired GMUHS teacher and coach, John Peters. John taught in local schools for 43 years, including Weston School, Floodbrook, and Green Mountain. Over his 30 years of coaching track and field, cross country, and basketball, John celebrated 8 state championships in track and field and the individual accomplishments of his athletes. Congratulations to Andre Solzhenitsyn. The charitable foundation of the Bryant Grinder Company Scholarship is awarded to a senior demonstrating academic achievement and entering a 4-year college to pursue a degree in the sciences. Congratulations to Andre Solzhenitsyn. Sons of the American Legion was founded in 1932 and exists to honor the service and sacrifice of legionnaires. Sons of American Legion members include males of all ages whose parents or grandparents served in the military. The Ludlow branch of the Sons of the American Legion is awarding a scholarship today to Evan Kurtzek. The Vermont Honor Scholarship was created in 1965 by the Vermont State Legislature to recognize excellence in both the classroom and community. One graduating senior is nominated to receive this award from each Vermont high school and technical center. This year, Green Mountain has 2 recipients. The first is Hayden Allen, who is nominated by River Valley Technical Center. And the second, nominated for Green Mountain Union High School, is Ainsley Merrill. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Leaf. I'd like to read a letter from Reginald Jones, President of the Frank M. and Olive F. Gilman Foundation. Congratulations, graduates, for doing the work to get here. Thank you, parents, teachers, friends, for your part of helping our graduates get here. For 33 years, the Gilman Foundation has worked to support high school graduates who have ambition to succeed and have demonstrated financial need. We are pleased to help them achieve education goals beyond high school with financial aid. If you stop to think about it, we're all winners for making it to graduation. By helping where we can, we hope to aid this class to continue winning in life. In the words of Dr. John's song, quitters never win and winners never quit. Be a winner, don't quit, no matter how hard or discouraging it may look. This year's recipients are Jacob Badger, Society of Women Engineers acknowledges the accomplishments of young women who have attained high achievement in science and mathematics. Award recipients must have completed 3 years of both science and math courses with distinction and must be active citizens of our school and or community. The Certificate of Merit for High Honor in Science and Mathematics is presented to Lindsay Miles. Another Certificate for Merit for Highest Honor in Science and Mathematics is presented to Ainsley Merrill. This year we had 6 students spend their senior year participating in the early college program, where they take a full course load at one of our Vermont schools. This year, all of our early college students participated through the Community College of Vermont. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your awards. Kayla English. Ainsley Merrill. Barker. Brielle Haven. The Cavendish William French chapter is pleased to sponsor the DAR Good Citizen Program at Green Mountain Union High School. Each year, the faculty chooses a student from the senior class who demonstrates the qualities of a good citizen: dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. The student has already been notified of this selection, but we ask that this year's DAR Good Citizen stand and be recognized. Jack Clark. We are proud to give 10 of our students the blue and gold cords that signify membership to the National Honor Society. These students have demonstrated the core values of the National Honor Society: scholarship, character, service, leadership, and leadership. Students will wear these cords along with all of their pins they may receive tonight on the day of graduation. The following seniors, please come up and receive their NHS cord. Jack Clark. Joe Gibson. Alexis Martin. Andrew Merrill. Matt Peebles. Andre Solzhenitsyn. And Cody Valenti. I'd also like to ask that the National Technical Society Honor students please stand when I call your name. Haley Daniels. Palmer. Chester Academy Silver and Gold GM Pins. Both the silver and gold GM Pins are awards given by trustees of the Chester Academy and are awarded to students in recognition of extracurricular activities, honors, awards, and GPA. The Gold GM Awards will be presented at graduation, but at this time I'd like the seniors that received the Gold GM pin in their junior year, please stand to be recognized. Jack Clark. Jack Clark. like to ask that the National Technical Science please stand. Amy Daniels. Lucy Palmer. Chester Academy Silver and Gold GM pins. Both the silver and gold GM pins are awards given by trustees of Chester Academy. Are awarded for students in recognition of extracurricular activities, honors, awards, and GPA. The Gold GM Award was presented at graduation, but at this time I'd like the seniors that received the Gold GM pin in their junior year each stand to be recognized. That's right. Seniors that received their silver GM pin as juniors each stand to be recognized. Ava Allen, Steve Gibney, Joe Gibson, Melissa Green, Riel Haber, McDonald, Alexis Martin, Andrew Merrill, Lindsay Miles, Steve, Colin Santiago. We're giving now 4 silver GMs. So when I call your name, step forward to your kid. Amy Daniels. Paul Bailey. Evan Thursday. And Cody Valenti. The Spirit Award. This will now be presented by Bob Harris.
Evening, everyone. A little backdrop to the history of the Spirit Award. For many alum or local people from Green Mountain, the chieftain proudly stood alongside the gym and he had the shield in his hand. He disappeared for many years and was returned to Brendan McNamara quite a few years ago when we decided to start this award. So the Spirit Award was started in 2016 and is awarded in the spring to a senior athlete who the athletic department believes reflects the spirit of Green Mountain athletes. They're allowed to hold and cherish the shield for the entire year and then return it to be awarded to the next team. This is based on attitude, self-discipline, attention to detail, dedication, and most of all, school spirit. This young woman has demonstrated all these qualities and is the person you would most want in the athletic department to represent our school as a student athlete. We're very proud this year to award the Spirit Shield for the next year to Kira Purdue.
Decided to have traditional academic recognition from the Latin root and academic tradition, recognizing our culture academic students. And this year, I'd like to announce Scholar Victoria and Leadership of the class of 2025. This year, we have 2 leaders. They are. Congratulations. Jack Fox.
I would like to ask Colin Santiago and Taylor English to come forward to present the annual athlete award